Right now at noon, 2 suspects are in custody after a police chase ends in a crash.
The driver of the stolen van ended up colliding with 2 cop cruisers. Local 10 News reporter Madeline Wright is live at the scene.
She tells us how this all is connected to a fatal hit and run. Madeline?
Alexis and Janice, police were chasing that van because it matched the description of a suspect that was involved in a deadly hit and run back in April. Now, in order to escape the cops, that suspect ended up driving the vehicle onto the grass next to this park and then wound up crashing into 2 police vehicles. You can see some broken auto parts left behind. The hood of this police car is all crumpled up after it rear-ended a stolen van in the area of Northwest 50th Street and Northwest 24th Court in the Brownsville neighborhood of Northwest Miami-Dade.
And all we heard was the sirens and then the bang, and I was like, what happened? Everything was so dark.
The sound of the crash was loud enough to wake up Reina Gomez, who lives nearby. Police say it all started around 3 o'clock this morning when officers spotted the van and tried to pull it over, but the driver refused to stop. After the crash, the suspects bailed.
I saw people running through the park and I saw an officer chasing somebody.
Police ended up arresting the suspects down the street. Cops are investigating whether this van is the same one that killed 38-year-old Giovanni Merlos Ramos. He had just left the Guerrero supermarket on Southwest 8th Avenue in Little Havana back on April 11th when a white Dodge Ram ran him over as he was crossing the street and fled. Ramos later died at the hospital. Police are trying to figure out whether either of the suspects arrested today was behind the wheel of the van that killed Ramos. Back live, you can see the tire tracks in the dirt where the tow trucks pulled those vehicles away. Nobody was seriously hurt in the crash. I've reached out to police to get the names and charges of those 2 suspects arrested. I'm still waiting to hear back. Live in Northwest Miami-Dade, Madeline Wright, Local 10 News.